You're often molded by your surroundings, right? I wanted to come to a place that I felt like I'd be molded and supported, seeing and hearing the ways that people spoke about how this school impacted them. I thought, this is the type of person I want to be in all areas of my life. I think early on, I knew I always wanted to work with people. I had a desire to treat the people in a sense where they wouldn't ever have to seek medical treatment for that same reason again. Like that concept of finding the root causes of issues and not just putting band-aids on them, that's really impactful work. Yeah, that was a big reason why I came to Point Loma. Something that is so valued here is the desire to know you more as a person. Point Loma develops you as a person who cares about other people. There's just such an emphasis on the community. Relationships are constantly being fostered, especially living in the dorms. That's where it kind of really starts, this intentional way of doing things. I was learning to develop relationships with people. I was learning to ask good questions and make friends and connect with people.
Through my experience, I believe that the best way to fight the devil in his life.
Through all the extracurriculars and all the activities, and even just the ones that I would organize with my own friends, are what developed kind of the soft skills and developed that passion to understand people and help them feel that they were a part of a community. The nursing program is just so demanding. It's a lot of time, a lot of studying. You're waking up crazy early for clinicals, sometimes doing that twice a week. Honestly, I don't think I could have done it without the community. I remember junior year, I did my preceptorship in a medical ICU, and almost like half the patients were passing away during the shift. Being so young and not having as much of life experience just brought about so many questions of life and death. Knowing that I was returning back to a campus that really felt like a home, where I can say, hey, like, help me process some of these really difficult things. That was a lot of the support that I think I really needed getting through. And there were moments like in some of our classes where professors would close the door and say, hey guys, talk to us. Like, what's going on? How do you guys actually feel? And I wouldn't be the only one who was like close to tears just talking about how difficult some things were. And in fact, my vulnerability often allowed somebody else to speak up truly about the ways that they felt. That was like the continual thing going through school. You know, when I felt like I was gonna deviate out, and then they kind of like pull me back in and say, wait, like, let's talk about that really difficult thing that might be the reason why you want to bail now. And having those conversations really kind of helped me steer back into it and say, okay, like, let's try this again. Here at Point Loma, you're kind of trained to be an impactful person. Everything that we do is a means to develop a passion for people. Caring about a person is getting to know a person for who they are, as opposed to just the diagnosis. Hearing their story, you often hear things that are really critical in figuring out what they need so that they can leave here and be successful and never have to come back again. I think Point Loma kind of takes advantage of those prime development years to be more than just a nurse, but as a well-rounded individual. You're a person that's capable of making an impact. I think that's a value that if you hold on to, like, it didn't matter what job you do in the future, because you know that you can still make an impact somewhere.